Many businesses still treat artificial intelligence as a single magic bullet, but that misconception is a dangerous operational failure. If your entire strategy relies on a single capability, like asking a large language model to write ad copy, you are severely limiting your marketing potential. Modern AI in marketing is an operational stack of 5 layers: traditional, generative, multimodal, AI agent, and agentic AI. This stack operates sequentially, starting at the base with raw data prediction, scaling up to autonomous, macro-level strategic management. Mastering this exact taxonomy is essential for anyone designing enterprise business operations today. The future competitive advantage belongs to marketers who stop thinking about how to use individual AI tools and start building ecosystems of specialized models working together. Building this stack requires starting at the data layer, which is entirely focused on recognizing complex patterns in historical customer behavior. This graphic details the baseline, traditional AI. It predicts customer behavior and informs strategy. Looking at specific operations, it handles heavy numerical metrics, like predicting customer churn and accurately estimating total lifetime value. Enterprise companies deploy these analytical models constantly to drive their most critical, revenue-generating decisions. Netflix, for instance, uses a traditional AI engine to process decades of historical viewing data, allowing them to calculate highly personalized predictive suggestions for every individual user. Starbucks takes a similar approach, analyzing millions of loyalty program transactions to calculate exactly which personalized offers will drive the highest engagement. But this foundational layer has a strict operational limit. It can process massive datasets to tell you exactly who to target, but it lacks the capacity to actually produce the marketing materials needed to engage them. Traditional AI delivers the predictive targeting. It sets the data-backed baseline that must be established before you can take any creative action. Once you know the audience, the operation rapidly shifts from predicting what a customer wants to synthesizing the actual creative assets they will see. Here we see the generative AI tier. Notice the actions on the right: drafting, creating, and producing net new campaign ideas. As seen with Coca-Cola and Adobe, the primary advantage is volume, producing massive quantities of creative variations rapidly. The modern evolution of this creative layer is multimodal AI. Rather than relying on isolated tools, multimodal AI processes text, image, and video data simultaneously, merging them into a single workflow. Processing these formats together removes internal friction, making it efficient to build cohesive, omni-channel campaigns. However, generating thousands of highly targeted variations creates a new operational bottleneck. The creative volume is useless if your team lacks the manpower to manually deploy those assets across multiple platforms. While this tier solves the asset production problem, it creates a massive logistical burden that necessitates a separate layer of automated execution tools. To solve that deployment bottleneck, you need specific task-oriented execution algorithms. This graphic details AI agents. As listed on the right, these specialized workers operate strictly within campaign platforms to schedule, run, and update tasks. Modules from HubSpot and Salesforce conceptually link these agents directly into your CRM interface. They handle the exact mechanical workflows: building out campaign drafts, scheduling outbound messaging, and executing multi-step A/B tests based on predefined rules. Unlike basic scheduling software, an AI agent dynamically selects which audience segments receive which messages, utilizing analytical data established by the traditional AI layer. The crucial limitation is that AI agents flawlessly execute predefined single-step tasks, but they possess no awareness of your broader strategic goals. They are the mechanical hands of the marketing stack, converting creative volume into deployed actions, but they remain entirely dependent on a higher system for strategic direction. The final, highest tier of the marketing stack involves systems capable of managing those broad, macro-level marketing goals. This graphic illustrates the operational boundary. Where an AI agent executes a single step, agentic AI autonomously plans, monitors, and adjusts the entire multi-step campaign. Looking at platforms like Adobe and Salesforce, we see this as current enterprise reality. Agentic AI actively monitors performance, giving it the capability to recognize an underperforming asset and autonomously adjust audience targeting mid-campaign without requiring human intervention. Financially, this means the system can proactively recommend and execute budget shifts across different channels to protect your overall return on investment. Software is rapidly evolving from a passive, blunt tool into a highly responsive, self-correcting, and fully autonomous strategic collaborator for modern marketing. Agentic AI serves as the strategic brain overseeing the lower execution layers, effectively closing the loop to create a fully autonomous operational engine. Stepping back from the individual layers, we can see exactly how this complete marketing lifecycle functions as a continuous closed loop. The cycle begins when traditional AI processes historical data, flowing directly into generative and multimodal AI layers to synthesize creative assets. Those assets feed into AI agents for deployment, while agentic AI hovers above, actively monitoring and adjusting the continuous loop. Cautionary tone. Failing to integrate even one of these tiers severely fractures the efficiency of the entire operational engine. The modern business reality is clear. Prompting a large language model for a clever piece of content is no longer a competitive moat. True market dominance will belong to the architects who can seamlessly interlock this exact 5-tier framework. Modern marketing is no longer about learning how to use AI tools. It is the discipline of orchestrating fully autonomous ecosystems.